We're working as best we can, to the best of our ability, to make sure that kids don't age out of the system without a permanent family.
In March, a new organization launched to make the adoption process in Tennessee run more smoothly. The Adoption Project focuses on making private adoption easier and raises awareness about foster care. Right now in the state of Tennessee, there are 8,500 children in foster care. An average of 450 Tennessee children go up for adoption in the state at any given time. And with the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, one of the founders of that project says the mission to adopt and find homes for foster children is more critical than ever. Here is reporter Mary Klingler with that story. Mary?
Yeah, John, abortion here in Tennessee is expected to become illegal in the coming weeks. Governor Bill Lee says he's now focusing on how the state will support more children in the adoption and foster care systems.
Our work doesn't really change, right? We still think it's important, and we're going to continue to do the things that we were doing.
Before the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, Governor Bill Lee says he was already preparing for more women to give up their babies for adoption.
That's why we've expanded our postpartum coverage for women in teen care.
In the $52.8 billion budget for the next fiscal year, he says he also made investments in the foster care system. Some include funding relative caregivers and the extension of foster care after children traditionally age out.
A lot of investment, a lot of thought, a lot of work's been already going on, and that's just going to need to continue.
The Adoption Project is working to make the adoption process easier in Tennessee.
Hopefully, what we're doing is going to help reduce some of those challenges. Waiting is very difficult.
Co-founder Jennifer Donnells says it can be a big jump, but a rewarding one. The biggest need in the adoption and foster care system, she says, is families.
I cannot imagine my life without my daughter, and it was definitely the biggest blessing of my life.
Co-founder Jeremy Harrell says only 3% of teens who age out of the foster care system will graduate from college. 60% of boys will go to jail within 3 to 5 years, and 75% of girls will have unexpected pregnancies in that same time span.
Outcomes for that set of kids are really, really bad. As you think about, just statistically speaking, in that group of, I think it's 488.
Like you heard just then, last year in Tennessee, nearly 500 kids aged out of the system without being adopted. John.
That's heartbreaking.